So the sycamore gap tree stood on the boundary called Hadrian's Wall, which runs for 73 miles across the north of England, along what used to be the border between England and Scotland in Roman times. So Hadrian's Wall, built by the Emperor Hadrian, Hadrian, work started in 122 AD. Although much of the stonework has been removed, the course of the wall is still visible, as are the sites of numerous forts, that's F-O-R-T, which were built by the Romans and manned by Roman soldiers. They liked to keep an eye on the unconquerable Scots. So this wall was the dividing line between ancient Britain in Roman times, or Britannia as the Romans called it, and ancient Scotland, or Caledonia as the Romans called Scotland. So this sycamore gap tree, it's a site that people have gravitated towards for hundreds of years. It's great to photograph. There are hundreds of photographs of this tree online, and you can see why. And sometimes you can get photographs with the northern lights in the night sky behind, the aurora borealis. So why is this in the news? Well, apparently on Wednesday night, in what seems a completely meaningless act, this tree was cut down. Felled. That's F-E-L-L-E-D. Cut down with a chainsaw. A chainsaw, C-H-A-I-N and S-A-W. This is a hugely noisy tool that is used for cutting down big trees. Chainsaws are ruthlessly efficient. A 16-year-old boy has been arrested for this act of vandalism. His name hasn't been released and no reason has been given for why he did this. What there has been is a huge outpouring of grief, G-R-I-E-F. People experiencing a sense of loss over this tree. As I say, people have proposed marriage beneath it, got married beneath it, and it is the site of many people's ashes being scattered. The sycamore gap tree even featured in the 1991 film with Kevin Costner, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. The reason for such a meaningless act of vandalism is no doubt lodged in the psychology of this 16-year-old boy. And there are other questions, like how did he have access to a chainsaw? And how come he made such a good job of chopping down a huge tree? Surely a dangerous task. But it's the outpouring of grief that's remarkable. People have been moved and have been sharing their stories